4 Sun journalists have been cleared of paying public officials for stories. Ex-chief reporter John Kay, 71, and former royal editor Duncan Larcombe, 39, were cleared of wrongdoing over their contact with 2 military sources following a trial at the Old Bailey. Former deputy editors Fergus Shanahan, 60, and Geoff Webster, 55, were also found not guilty over allegations that they signed off payments. They had faced charges as part of police probe Operation Elveden. A 5th defendant, former Colour Sergeant John Hardy, 44, was found not guilty of misconduct in a public office. Mr. Hardy was allegedly paid more than £23,700 for providing Mr. Larcombe with information, including stories on Prince William and Prince Harry, on 34 occasions, the court heard. Mr. Hardy's wife Claire, 41, who was accused of collecting tip-off fees for her husband, was cleared of aiding and abetting him. Terrible ordeal. Speaking afterwards, Mr. Larcombe called for the witch hunt against journalists to end, saying he hoped he would wake up from the nightmare he had been living since his arrest. Mr. Kay said was a great relief that a 3-year ordeal was over, adding, "I just hope that this result bears fruit for other colleagues in a similar predicament." Mr. Shanahan said the trial had been a terrible ordeal for the families of all those involved. Mr. Kay, Mr. Shanahan, and Mr. Webster were charged with conspiring with Ministry of Defense official Bettina Jordan Barber to commit misconduct in a public office between 2004 and 2012. During that time, Jordan Barber was paid £100,000 for information, the court heard. It can now be reported that Jordan Barber, 42, was jailed for 12 months in January after admitting conspiring to commit misconduct in a public office. Mr. Webster also faced a second count of plotting misconduct with a serving officer in the armed forces in November 2010. Mr. Larcombe was charged with aiding and abetting Mr. Hardy to commit misconduct in a public office. At the opening of the trial, prosecutor Michael Perrow QC said the case was all about greed. Tittle-tattle and gossip about the royal princes, William and Harry, had a special value, he said. As did tidbits involving salacious or embarrassing conduct, splashes as they called them, involving the revelation of such things as affairs between serving soldiers or their civilian counterparts, a love triangle. But Mr. Kay and Mr. Larcombe both insisted they were working in the public interest. Mr. Larcombe told jurors he still felt he had done nothing wrong and said, "I still have to be convinced why I'm sitting here." Former Sun editor Rebecca Brooks was found not guilty of signing off payments to public officials last year. Mr. Kay, of Golders Green, North London, Mr. Larcombe, of Aylesford, Kent, Mr. Webster, of Goudhurst, Kent, Mr. Shanahan, of Felsted, Essex, and the Hardys, of Accrington, Lancashire, all denied the charges against them.